On October 13th, 2014, Jagex released the Ironman game mode in old school RuneScape. For years we've waited for the day when we could finally play Ironman as a group. Finally, Group Ironman is here. With the help of some friends, we plan on tackling the infamous collection log. The goal is simple. Gather one of each rare, clue, and boss reward RuneScape has to offer. As always, this shit'll take a long ass time, but we're always down for a grind. I'm Matt Lighty, and this is The Stockpile. Hello one and all, welcome to episode 7 of The Stockpile. This is our group Ironman series in old school RuneScape. The last episode we were banging out some Slayer tasks. We did some clues as we do every episode until we have our questscape. Pretty much clues, clues, clues. Slayer, Slayer, Slayer. Last episode received some very large drops. In this episode, we're actually going to be starting with a very large drop. But I just want to say the episode predominantly includes clue scrolls, Slayer, brimstone keys, and questing, which will be the vibe for a couple episodes still to come. That being said, this episode does include a extremely large quest if you were to add up the time spent leading up to it and its subsequent parts. Recipe for Disaster still retains the title of the longest quest in old school RuneScape, having, I believe, 7 to 8 subsequent quests as being part of its compilation, leading to a big boss fight that seems a little bit harder than I intended for me. So, Recipes for Disaster is on the menu, and so is lots of Slayer, lots of questing, lots of brimstone keys, and lots of juicy loot. So without further ado, enjoy the episode, and I will catch you at the end. Look at it. There it is. It didn't flag as expensive, but there it is. I finally got it. My dragon sword. I was literally just tabbed out playing 6 games at once, and then I just fucking saw it pop up. That's amazing. We're at 1,000 worms dead. And we have our dragon sword now, which is what we want to use. It's the best, pretty much the best stab weapon we can use. So we got the harpoon, we got the sword. We technically I don't have to come back to worms ever again, which is very exciting. This is such a big milestone for me, getting this dragon sword. So we have the harpoon, we have the sword. We actually somehow dodged hitting any of the battle axes, hitting any of the throwing knives, which are the shit drops. And we just got the harpoon and sword and 1,000 kills, which is pretty much right on the drop rate for hitting both. Man, it's tremendous, tremendous, tremendous. I'm also almost out of prayer pots. I have to go back to the Master Farmer, get more Raynars, grow more Raynars, get more prayer pots. We can continue on with Slayer after this task, and we can do a little brimstone keys. But this is so great. We now have our stab weapon for the future. It's really just exciting. So, yeah, we'll be stabbing in no time with our dragon sword. But back to safe spotting because it's more resource savvy. Fantastic. I gotta put on the ceremonial dragon sword so we can see it for the first time. Look at it. It's a sword, and all it does is I'm just gonna have it on stab, slash. So either of those two, they're both stabby, but it's good. It's really nice. And it's got a spec that does big stab. All right, we have 3 brimstone keys. We're on how many brimstone keys? 47. This will be 50. Clean 1/4 drop rate of what the Hasta would be. Still hoping for the Hasta since that's the best crush weapon, pretty much. Diamonds. 27 diamonds is actually pretty nice. It's better than normal. Gold, not terrible. And finally, dragon tips, which are not good. I mean, they'll be fine eventually, but that's so deep. Yeah, new task. What am I doing? I have to get an assignment. And what do we get? Greater Demons in Karam Slayer Dungeon. Alright, Greater Demon's done. 2 more brimstone keys. This is 51. And rubies, always good. 52. Not a Hasta. Sharks, also nice. I can't cook them, but eventually can. Still looking for Kurask. Kurask is my that's the number 1 pick. Kurask? What am I doing? Kurask is my best case scenario. Anku's in the Catacombs of Kourend. Well, that's an easy one, but not particularly fun. I don't know what the fuck they're weak against. Anku's are pretty shit task, honestly, but I did just get a Dark Totem middle, so that's another one piece of a Skatizo attempt. Alright, I got Turoths in the Firminic Slayer dungeon, so hopefully I'll get my leaf-bladed sword, if anything. They can't drop the axe, I don't think, at least. Maybe they can. I'm pretty sure it's just the sword, but I would love the sword, because that's better than the spear, and the spear is not great. This is my basic setup for Turoths. I just come in with the full melee and the fucking leaf blade spear. I'm just hoping for leaf blade sword drop. That's really all I want. There's nothing much else I could get from them. All right, another brimstone key and call. Big sad. Worms. Oh man. Well, This is Brimstone Key number 54. Rune plate legs. Okay. A minute now. I will be killing this black dragon, which is the last of this task. And this black dragon's death marks something very fun, I think, for the account. And I think it just healed a point. That's good. So, anyway, when this black dragon dies, this will be my 100th Slayer task, giving me a bonus of 450 points, which is super, super fun. Now, the reason that's super, super fun is because it just allows me some more freedom of points. I can keep skipping tasks and changing whatever I choose here. But yeah, I mean, I'm really just looking for things like Kurosks and Turoths are the tasks I want to do the most. I'm kind of done with worms now. And I want to keep doing brimstone keys, and I don't want to do worms because worms take me. I have to use prayer pots for them, so I'm just trying to do Slayer tasks that don't really require prayer potions. Come on, Kuraths or Turosks? One of the two. Give me one of the two, baby. Steel dragons. That is a task I cannot do. Bloodvelds in the catacombs. Okay, finished my Hellhounds task. I just got a Turoth's task, which is my favorite task to get. It's not. I just want to get a Fremenic sword and axe. I want to get a Kurask task, but fuck, I can't. So here we are. Either way. I got 75 attack and defense, so now we're back on using just strength for everything, which is just as God intended. But I do have 4 brimstone keys, which we're currently at 55 chests. I'm hoping to get the Hosta eventually. 4 dragon fruit seeds. I have no concept of what this... Well, what are we doing? Let's check the wiki. Why not? It's a highest level tree fruit. They actually sell for 188k, so I guess I hit a good thing. It's like a farming thing, but it's way down the road. What are dragon fruits used for themselves? Bottled dragon breath. Okay. Oh, so this can fully charge a dragon friar shield. That's what this is, or ward. So that's what this is used for. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's go next chest. 4 rune helms. All right. Looking for the Hosta still. 110k and no Hosta. 25 diamonds though. I like that. All right. Good chests, good task. Back we go to Turoth. All right, we are off to complete the Shanty Pass. Shanty Pass? I'm off to complete the Shanty Pass. Yes, yes.
Let's go.
Famed quest Shanty Pass. Desert treasure, same.
Shanty's Shaz Desert.
Shanty's Bass. I guess I could bloodburst on a Slayer task. How much does that cost, I guess?
Sure. I don't know.
A lot. We're about to see what my RNG is for the quest that has crippled many an Ironman. How many lockpicks will it take to open up the bandit chest? What are your guesses? Give me some numbers.
First inventory.
2 lockpicks.
I'm saying 9.
6.
Shit.
7. 12. Last one of the inventory. Nope. Alright, let's get some more. Alright, lockpick time. Bop with a boop. Oh, that's it.
It's so easy.
Well, that was fast. Well, I mean, I wasn't fast, but okay. This should be the next one, I think. Oh, here he comes. I assume he's melee, so just pretty melee, but he threw bats at me. Firebolting to victory. Seems to be working. It's quite accurate, and it hits up to 15s, maybe higher. Because the Tome of Fire, I'm not sure if Tome of Fire augments the Firebolt damage, but the Chaos Bolt, or sorry, the Firebolt with the Chaos Gloves might make a difference here. Yeah, 21s, that's pretty big. Not sure what his max is, so I'm just going to stay above 40. There we go, he's done. There's been a lot of really long quests in RuneScape. Desert Treasure is definitely one of them, one of the longer ones. And I definitely foresee a situation where they make a Desert Treasure 2. Seems pretty straightforward. I just click climb down ladder and hopefully it all works out. I believe these mummies, we could check on the wiki here. I'm pretty sure these mummies have a drop of an ancient staff. Yes, 1 in 513 ancient staff drop. Anyway, there we go. Azanadra. Freed. This should be it, I believe. Talk to Azanadra to finish the quest. I've been offered gifts. There we go. Oh, Desert Treasure complete. 20k magic, 3 quest points, and I can use ancients now. 166 total. Feeling good, feeling ripe. More importantly, if we were to check recipe for disaster, the final part, My only prereq now is 175 quest points. So I gotta get 9 quest points. We could bang out our final piece of the puzzle and get our Barrows gloves. It puts me on Ancients. I have to get off of Ancients though, so I think I just pray to the altar and we're back normal. I just finished Prince Ali Rescue, which I believe marks me completing every single free-to-play quest. Also means I have 171 quest points, which means... what the fuck is it? I can finish up. I should have everything. Oh, I need 175. I've been tricked again, son of a bitch. Alright, this time I mean it for real. I had to do more quests, but I think this should be enough. Tribal Totem was like a 5-minute quest that gives me a swordfish, I think. Actually, here it is. Yes, cool. Alright, anyway. 5 swordfish. I stand corrected. Meets requirements, A to Z. It should be here. It's not here. It is... where is it? What am I missing? No, I have everything. Ice gloves, restores for caramel. Got all my stuff. I do believe it is time. It's time to finish off Recipe for Disaster. It's the longest of long quests over here. So I could leave between fights, I could re-gear, I could do that sort of stuff, all that jazz. Okay, I could mage the first 2 with just water spells. I believe Agrith Nana just is like nothingness. And then the next one is Flambeed, which I believe is also pretty much nothingness. So here is the portal. Yada yada yada. You gotta kill the food monsters, yada yada yada. Alright, here's the Calanromancer. There he is. There's the first guy I gotta fight. Boom. Does he hit hard at all? Melee up close. Can I not pray? Oh, there's no prayer allowed here. Okay, so clearly I should have meleeed this first guy. I've learned my lesson. Also, no prayer kind of fucking sucks. Alright, new plan, best melee gear on. Super attack, super strength. This is the plan. Okay, we're meleeing this man. I'm in melee range, he's getting meleeed. I'm still getting railed. Okay. Alright, he's almost down. This should be the last hit. There we go. Okay, so that's 1 down. He drops a banana. Alright, let's get out of this way. This guy's gonna hurt me. This next one's Ice Gloves, Flambeed, water spells are especially effective. Okay, so I have my Mist Battle Staff, water spells on. Got my stuff. This is probably the best I'm gonna have here. And we have again, the Ice Gloves so I can do damage. So there should be... that's all I got going on. Can't use prayer. The no prayer thing really fucks me up. I didn't expect that. Let's see how hard this one's gonna be. Can I just kite him, or what's the plan here? Actually, it's actually quite slow. Maybe I do just tank this. One more good hit here. Okay, down he goes. I am very much frozen. I'm being frozen by caramel. I cannot leave. Please let me leave. Thank you. Okay. All my stats have been drained. Love it. The trick with caramel is I'm assuming it's the last, just like the last time we did this for the what's it called? Quest, Desert Treasure, is we're going to have to chug restores during the fight. And we're also going to have to be doing Firebolt. Firebolt was what we used last time. It's what we're going to use this time. I'm hitting pretty hard. God, he's so tanky though. Well, actually, his melee seems not too bad here. Dare I say this is the easiest of them? But it might be. Next is Dessort, which doesn't even have a name. It just says Dessort. Not sure what the fuck Dessort is. One more big hit should be enough. Now, what does Dessort do? He's just hissing at me. Okay. Why is he hissing at me? More big hit. Next is the Dagonoth Mother from like the water birth cave thing. That I gotta go out and get some death runes for and whatnot. This one's on color, so I have to bring one of each color coding. I might just stay on chaos spells. Get that damage on. Blue. Couple more hits. One more good hit, man. Oh, I died! Oh my god. Dude. That makes me so sad. Okay, this time I have better stuff. I have better spells. I brought range. Like an idiot, I didn't bring range last time. That might be it. Oh, one more big hit. Is that it? Nice. Alright, so now it's just down to him. Let's just leave. I'm not really prepared to fight him. I just want to, get myself all set up. Alright, here we go. Final part. Kill the clan romancer. So I just have to keep my distance, it says. Just try to keep my distance. Is it because his melee hurts or something? I don't know why it says keep my distance. I haven't been hit yet by him. This guy's a pussy. Oh, he hits kind of hard. Boom, another 17. Alright, let's finish it off. One more big hit. Nope, missed. Ow, he hits 25s. Got it. Okay. Is this it? Is that it? Oh! Oh, he's gonna blow! He's getting big! He's getting real big! Look how puffy he is. And poof, food everywhere. Clan Romancer has been defeated. The culinary god himself. And there it is. Recipe for Disaster in its entirety completed. So why do we do this? Well, it's a colossal quest. 175 quest points. 9-part subquest. The longest quest in the game, I guess technically. I get full chest access. A lamp quest point. Now what does the lamp give? An amount of stats. I'm not sure how many. Let's just check how much it exactly gives here. 20,000 in a skill over 50. So we're actually just going to keep this in our inventory, I think, for a little bit, or I could put it into agility, because I fucking hate agility. Let's just put it in agility then, because, again, fuck agility. Bam. That'll be at least a level, right? I'll go to 56. 56. Any minute I can save from doing agility is a minute well spent in my mind. Now, if we go to the basement, we'll be able to receive something quite nice here. Literal, pretty much best gloves in the game. So if I go to buy food, there's the full food pantry. Very, very useful for Ironman. A lot of cool things in there. More importantly, buy items. There we have the Barrows gloves. They cost 130k, but they are insanely good. They give you, well, we could look at the exact stats in the wiki here. Wiki button. Oh, it shows it right there also. I guess that's fine. Plus 12 melee compared to my normal plus 2 I was using. All the attack bonuses on everything. It's and defensive bonuses. They're basically just insane gloves. So I'm good now for that. I now have my perfect gloves. I can continue my Slayer grind and not feel like a little shit. And there's a hard task complete. Another task done was jellies. What's my next task? Mutated. Oh, that's the fossil. Okay, that one's easy. 3 more keys we got. This is key number 61. Shit. Number 62. Rubies, that's not bad. And 63. More rubies. I like rubies. This is going to be key number 64 and 65. 64 is 2 rune plate bodies. And 65 is money. Money, please.
Oh, I mean, you haven't hit the average yet, so...
Can I get Karesk, though? Anku's in the Catacomb of Karent. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. My first Turoth task, or Karesk tasks. Correct? Okay, back. I would like nothing more in life than to get Leaf Blade Spear. They're 106 combat. I'm spooked. They're gonna one-shot me. Well, I finished my Curse task, and I didn't get any Leaf Bladed anything, so... Technically, I could come back and do Karasks or Turoths off task. I really got bored. Maybe training melee on Turoths, for example, might be like, an okay thing to do. It's a 5-12 drop, not too bad. But I got 3 Brimstone keys. Brimstone keys number 66, 67, 68. Here's 66. Rune plate legs, 67. Cash, and 68 is rune plate body. Alright, just a bunch of alchemals. Let's see what our next task is. Dust Devils and Catacombs. Alright, I just did Dust Devils. I did not mind it at all. I will do it again. After I did Desert Treasure, I unlocked Dust Devils, and they're pretty easy. I just melee them, and they have a pretty okay drop pool. Just like a lot of good supplies. A lot of cash drops, actually. Tai Bloani Trio quest, which is a quest in the Karamja region, in the Tai Bloani village. I basically talked to a few idiots, and then I learned how to fucking catch fish. But because I'm 65 fishing, I can now catch some of the best fish. The best fish for, well, just budget food and just food in general. Carabuans. Carabuans heal for 18, which is significantly higher than most things I have, and they're extremely easy to catch and cook. So I can now cook carambuans. Now, carambuans require as bait carambuanji, which is a very small fish that stacks to the high thousands. You catch like 10 or 20 at a time. And I use a small net, and then you also catch some shrimp. And once your inventory is full of shrimp, you can only catch the carambuans, or it'll just not catch anything, which is fine. So, also I pulled a medium clue from it. So basically, I'm just fishing like, I don't know, 10,000 carambuanji, which is going to be a good amount of bait to get me maybe a couple thousand carambuans, which should last me quite a long time for Slayer, since it heals more than I'm used to, because it's healing 18 instead of my standard fish, which is like 13 or 14, sometimes 15. And it's a lot easier to catch because I just fish them, I fish them right here, which is right next to the fairy ring CKR. And then I catch the carambuans right over here, which is next to the fairy ring DKP. So I could just pretty much catch a carambuan, go to Xanaris, bank, fairy ring back, catch more carambuans. And after I've caught all of them, I can go to Lumbridge with my cooking gauntlets on, which give me a higher chance to not burn. And using the cook's grill there is an additional higher chance not to burn. And I'll cook them all. And then I'll have tons of food for Slayer. So I'd like to get 75 soon so I can start doing gargoyles. Brimstone chest number 69. Lucky 69. Gold ore. Not so lucky. No, it's just 75 is a big milestone for Slayer.
Oh, nobody cares.
He's just doing really good.
I'm just trying to share. I'm just that jelly's trying to share.
I guess I skipped it. Oh yeah, I skipped it.
Why are you fighting with a broom?
No, I'm being bullied again.
Why don't you go
The
quest and get a
gloves,
real
not my
weapon?
broom. It's not a broom, it's a halberd.
The dragon halberd
It's a
looks
dragon
so dumb.
I'm being
It's like a
bullied.
little red bat winging on a stick.
Oh, I'm being bullied again.
I just saw the bed move.
Pay attention.
I'm
You're
watching.
not watching. Pay attention.
I'm watching.
Are you watching?
I'm watching.
What did I just do if you're watching?
You just took your pants off for some reason.
Yeah, I did. 75 Slayer.
You have
I can
green
kill
skin.
gargoyles.
Oh,
No,
gargoyles.
Don't look at my pants.
Lady, gargoyles are big.
Alright, hoping for Kurasks or Turos. I should check my reward section. I don't know how many points I have. 146. There's an extend button. I think there's an extend for gargoyles. I don't know if I'm going to like gargoyles or not, so I'm not going to click it just yet. Yeah, there's an extend for gargoyles. I just don't know if I'm going to enjoy the task, you know. Slayer is very much a person-to-person thing, so it doesn't really make sense to click anything unless you know you're going to enjoy it, you know. It's like the smart decision to make. I don't really have much unlocked here, actually, looking at it. Alright, first things first. A little brimstone shit key. Coal, fantastic assignment. And we got Bloodvelds in the Slayer Tower. Okay. I have a Bloodveld task. It's in the Catacombs. It's the mutated Bloodvelds, though, and I don't really know if it's going to be a difference. Like, am I going to have to pray the melee, or is just having my range defense okay? I forgot to bring potions, which I've been doing a lot now for melee tasks, as I have got my Herblore high enough where I could boost to make some super strengths, and I can also make the super attacks, which do help a lot with these tasks. But yeah, I'm unsure exactly what the vibe is here, so we're just gonna figure it out. This man was definitely praying. I saw he had all his stuff on, so I don't know if I'm gonna get railed here, but let's just try to fight them and just see. They're a lot higher level than the other ones I was fighting, so if they're just gonna fucking rail me, I'm just gonna have to pray mage. Then that's just what happens. But let's see if Karambwans are enough to carry me into the end times. I did a bunch of like horseshit quests, like fucking observatory and, you know, tutorial quests for construction and minigames and whatnot, and then I had about 15 and 20 of those, and I was pretty much tapped out. But I was like, all right, I'll do one real quest. So I did Knight's Ransom, or King's Ransom. And was not a whole lot to show you then. But what it does have is this Knight's training thing, which is a little minigame activity you only have to do once to unlock your real prayers, like your pieties and your chivalries. The funny thing about it, though, is it's really fucking difficult if you were to just straight up tank and spank and fight them traditionally, because they molest your stats. They drain them like crazy. However, you can flinch them against these little dummy bags. So using the halberd, I'm actually able to flinch him. And again, flinching, for those who, I think we've mentioned it before, is you say get a safe spot away, safe distance away like this. Wait for their HP bar to reset, and you like retain aggro, or you have like first hit priority depending on your weapon type. Halberd's longer, so it technically targets faster, etc. And I just do this until I land enough hits to kill this motherfucker. What you can also do is put on a poison weapon, like I have the rune, a spear with some poison on it, and that can make it go a little bit faster, but it's a little bit slower reaching than the halberd. So if I were to use this to flinch, you'll see what happens is I'll trade hits. But now I did land a hit. It may have poisoned, it may not have poisoned. Anyway, so I just have to wait for his HP bar to go away, and then I tick him once and go back, and then that's how I just, that's how you kill this thing. If you have a cool spec one, it helps. I don't really have a really great one. I don't have like a one that feels really good, so I've just been using the halberd spec because it hits a little bit harder. I think a little bit more accurately also. But yeah, you have a time limit to do this. I think it's like 20 minutes or some shit. But this is the last wave of Sir Lancelot, and I'm almost done. Then I'll have the unlock of Chivalry and Piety, but I won't have the levels to use them just yet because I'm currently at 53 prayer. So I'm going to probably head back to the wilderness and use all of my bones, very unfortunately, and get my prayer a little bit higher. All right, this might be the last hit here. Yep, that should be it. And there we go. Well done, adventure. I get 20,000 in attack, defense, strength, HP, so melee stats, and which is great. And you can see 20, and all my good stats. I now unlock Chivalry and Piety. We also speak to Merlin to set the respawn point to Camelot. I don't want to do that second thing, but I'll take the 20k experience and all my combat stats. Look how thick that jelly is.
Yeah, you got superior.
Banj, look at him.
It's been so long since
Look at
you've
that
had
thick jelly.
a taste of superiority.
Give him a
He
kiss.
is no
Is
stronger.
that real?
The thick jelly?
Yeah, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
What?
Finding it right now.
He is.
There's like a 1 in 500 chance you get a thick jelly. The white man's feeding jellies to the word.
It's just no drop. Get fucked.
Where's
Literally
the drop
nothing.
set?
Wow, scam.
Wait, Lighty, where's the drop set?
I'm holding alt. It's not even a single nothing. It's a scam.
Not even a little nugget of gel?
Not even anything. So after doing a little bit of prayer, I got to almost 62. I got PK'd a couple times, so I just took a break. So I'm using the actual Chivalry, which is not as good as Piety. I'll be using Piety eventually. It's like the same prayer tree, I'm pretty sure, and just worse. So at the moment, I'm just using that for these harder Slayer tasks, of which I got Skeletal Wyverns. Now, why is this important? Well, these are one of the very few things that can drop a Draconic Visage, which is, or Visage, however you want to pronounce it. Visage, no one says that. So these have like a 1 in 10,000 drop of a Visage, and they're pretty cool. I really should be bringing a spec weapon, so maybe I'll try to get a better spec weapon than the fucking D-Simi, but I get like 7. That's what I've been told to kill. 7 of these, things I can kill can start dropping Visages, and they're extremely low drop rates, but it's really cool to see them because they're just, you never know. It's a 1 in 10,000, or some of them, even the living ones, have like a 1 in 3,000 chance to drop a Wyvern thing. But it's just really cool to see. It's like fun to do these Slayer tasks to have these, pretty okay drop tables, like some Pure Essence, the bones are same as Dragon Bones, Bloods, etc. But also we have these like jackpot mechanics, and I just love seeing those jackpot mechanics. So I should get a Dragon Dagger, Poison plus or something to make this a little easier. These things are like so tanky. They have like 80 to 150 defense across the board, and they're least weak to crush and slash. So I'm just using that to kill them. But even that is like, not the greatest endeavor over here. Oh, this thing didn't die. What the fuck? There we go. But yeah, so any moment in time, I hypothetically could be getting one. Could be getting a Visage to drop. Highly doubt it. Maybe one day, and I'd love to get one because it makes doing any dragon task so much easier. And it's just one of those things you want to eventually get, and it'd be cool to see. But until then, we have to use this little shitty Eternal Shields. So it is what it is. But I love these new and exciting chunkier Slayer tasks. And although we did not receive our Dragonic Visage from these Skeletal Wyverns, we will in the future. Fingers crossed. That comes the end of episode 7 of the Stockpile, our Group Ironman Old School series. Hope you enjoyed the episode with Barrow's gloves on and my gear slowly improving, along with my stats getting better every Slayer task. Every episode, extra Slayer levels, higher tier monsters to come, higher tier quests to come. The quest cape is getting narrowly in sight as we pass the 100 quest completed mark. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, hope you enjoy the next episode, and I'll soon catch you in the live streams even, as we finally catch up with the series. But hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Lighty out.